Hello, my name is Jonathan Preibel. I am 44 years old from just outside Chicago, Illinois. I'm making a video because I'm asking for help to help pay medical bills, regular bills, just everyday expenses. I have stage 4 small cell lung cancer. I don't know how long I have. So it's really a month-to-month thing right now. My status is the cancer is in my lung, my liver, and my bones. I had a test done a couple weeks ago. The last time I had growth was in my liver. I just had a treatment this week on my liver. I went through radio embolization, where they basically irradiate half your liver at a time to help slow the growth. My cancer really hasn't grown very much since I finished chemo a couple months ago. But unfortunately, I've got bills piled up, and I am unable to work at the moment. I have, what happened is, this is my third bout of cancer. I was first diagnosed in 1993 at age 20. I had Hodgkin's disease, and I had my spleen removed and I had 2 months of radiation, 2.5 months, 2 5-week courses actually. And then I had a reoccurrence again in 2012, in which of the Hodgkin's disease, in which it showed up in the lymph node in my groin. And it was explained to me then that the reason it came back is because I had only received radiation the first time, and they didn't know back then that you needed chemo as well to keep it from coming back. So then what happened is, back in October, I started getting pain in my neck. And towards the end of December, I was talking to a orthopedic surgeon, and what had happened is there was a growth on my spine that destroyed one of my vertebrae. So I was in enormous pain, and I had new insurance kicking in come January 1st. Unfortunately, the doctor said if I didn't get the surgery, and this is about mid-December, if I didn't have the surgery, I was going to end up paralyzed before then, most likely. So, of course, I wouldn't have the surgery, didn't have insurance. So I'm left with the bill from that. I'm left with a bill from the surgeon. So I'm about $40,000 in debt just from that, closer to 45 actually. What I'm really hoping to do is settle the bills with the doctors. Now, what they ended up doing is I had 2 separate surgeries. One covered, one not. The uncovered, what they did is they reconstructed the vertebrae and put a cage in the front, and reconstructed the back and fused 5 vertebrae together. But right now, I'm in tremendous pain. The doctors are trying to figure out what's going on. I didn't have any new growth. I was in the hospital just a couple weeks ago, and they didn't find any new growth. I'm getting tested all the time. But what happened? Whatever nerve damage I have is left me partially paralyzed in my left arm. Okay, I have limited range. I can go about this high with it. I can't raise it above here. And now the right arm, which was okay before, has now started to deteriorate to the same point where I have very limited movement. I'm very weak in both arms. I have my hip. I have the cancer in my hip, so I'm in pain all the time. I think a reasonable goal is 20,000. That should hopefully help cover some bills, and I could settle with some of the people I owe money with. I have no income right now. And I have a $810 about $820 insurance premium every month, and my insurance has been great, but I still need money to cover it. You know, anything anyone could do would be greatly appreciated. Swallowing a lot of pride doing this. There'll be a link through my Facebook page. You can contact me if you have questions or anything. Anyone interested? I appreciate anything anyone's willing to do. Thank you.